Hi guys, today I'll talk about E and Z configuration. So today our topic is E and Z configuration. So E and Z configuration, E means trans, okay? And Z means cis. Basically, when we talk about E and Z configuration, we try to find out from the alkene that my compound is E configuration or my compound is Z configuration. So what of the name of this molecule? The name of this molecule is 2-1-2-3-4 2-butyl. Okay, so you have to count when you see the double bond. You have to count which way your double bond is closest. If you count from this side is 1, then second position is your double bond. If you count from other side is number 1, number 2, this position is your double bond. So you have to mention that number 2 position you have a what? Double bond. So that's why we write 2-butene. Butene, why butene? Because there is a 4 carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon, that's why we write butene, and my double bond position is second position. Okay, right now we have to figure out, we have to make it that E and Z configuration. Okay, so I'll show you the technique how you can make E and Z configuration. It's very easy and simple. How? The easy technique is write the double bond like that, and when you write the double bond, just fill up the carbon hand. That's it. Carbon need how many hand? 4 hand. So this carbon has a 2 hand already, right? We need a how many more hand? 2 more hand. 2 more bond basically. And 2 more bond means this hydrogen is 1 bond and this CH3 is 1 bond. And you can write anyway. If hydrogen is the up, CH3 is in the bottom, hydrogen in the bottom, CH3 is in the top. You can write how you like, okay? And second one is, for example, you write the hydrogen bond is up and CH3 is bottom. Right now is like a compare and contrast essay. So when you have to first talk about the left side. So left side is the atomic number. Carbon atomic number is higher than hydrogen, right? So this is high. And hydrogen atomic number is low. So this one is low. Go to the right side. Right side, hydrogen atomic number is low and carbon atomic number is high. Then you have to compare to the top, then bottom. Top is high, low, low, high. If it is the same, for example, if it's high in here and right side also high, that means it's Z, but this is left side is the high, right side is low, so that's why this is E configuration. E configuration. Same molecule you can make a Z configuration. How? Just flip one. So if you flip both sides, it's going to be the same thing, E configuration again. So what you have to do, just flip one side. For example, CH3 so I flip the right side. So when I flip the right side, it means what? CH3 is high, hydrogen is low, carbon is high, hydrogen is low. So this is Z configuration. Okay, this is the basic one, so it's easy. So I'll give you the hard one and we'll find out the E and Z configuration, okay? For example, we have a bromine and we have a CH2 then we have a this one, then we have C double bond O. This one, okay. So tell me the this one is E configuration or Z configuration. So how you can figure out? So bromine we know is atomic number is high, and this one, so you can think that this one is a carbon and this one is a bromine, that's why this is going to be high. No, this is not correct. Why? Because if you find out your atomic number is higher at the beginning, why you want to go further? If you don't find out, then we go step by step, second one, third one, fourth one, so on. Then we figure out that which one is number one, which is atomic number is high, which is atomic number is low. So for example, this one, right? This one is how it's going to be bromine, right? And this one is C, is hand is filled up with hydrogen and Br. So look, hydrogen atomic number is lower than bromine. So that's why bromine get high and this one is low. Go to the next one. Next one is this carbon. This is my carbon. This is filled up with hydrogen and oxygen. Go to this one. This one is how, this one is going to be like that. Look, C, H, and this is my one hand and double bond O. So I'm going to write it down for you here. C, double bond O, and this is H. Count the carbon bond. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 bond, carbon is filled up. And this oxygen means how? So this is my carbon. His bond is filled up with one is hydrogen and one is oxygen. But when you see the anytime is double bond anything, you're going to be write 1 and 0 O not. Like two oxygen. So cancel this one and this one. This one and this one. And look this one. Hydrogen is lower atomic number than oxygen. So that's why this is going to be high and this one would be low. Then if you compare it to the top, then bottom. High, low, low, high. This one is what configuration? E configuration. And second thing is, if you find out your E configuration, what you can do? You can just flip one side. If you just flip it, then it's going to be your Z configuration. But at the same time, never ever flip both. If you flip both, that's going to be the same thing. Again, it's going to be E configuration. So hopefully you guys understand the basic concept of E and Z configuration. And if I give the one, okay, one more. Find out the E and Z configuration of this one. Okay. For example, this is your question, and in the question paper this comes. They find out the E and Z configuration of this one. How are you going to figure out? So if you are first year, what you have to do? First you have to do the structure. You have to make the structure of this one. So how? Always, if you want to make any kind of structure, look at the last part first. Last part first means what? Pentene. Think like a pentane. Pentane is how many carbon? 5 carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 carbon. And it's saying number second position, give any side is your number 1. You can give this is number 1 or you can give this is number 1. Okay. So for example, if I give this is number 1, that means this is number 2, right? Number 2 position, you have a CH3, that means methyl, right? CH3 is methyl, you guys know. And also saying number second position, you have a double bond. Then fill up the carbon bond. I say hand is easy. So this one is, you need a CH3. This one is nothing. Why? This carbon is a 1 bond, and this is another bond 2, and this one is 2. So 4 bond is fill up already. This one need a what? This carbon is a how many? 2 and 1 and 2 is 3. He need a 1 more bond. This one need a 2 more. This is need a CH3. So you want to, right now what you have to do? You have to find out the E and Z configuration. Okay, let's start. Where is your double bond? Keep like anything, like write like that. This carbon is a 2 more bond he need, right? One bond is CH3, another bond is also CH3. And this one is, one bond is hydrogen, one bond is CH2, CH3. So right now my question is find out the E and Z configuration. Look, this is CH3, this is also CH3. You cannot compare. There is nothing is atomic number is high because everything is in the same. So H. For this carbon also, his bond is H. Cancel. So if everything is cancelled, you cannot say atomic number is high or low. So what is going to be? There is no E and Z configuration. For this one, there is no E and Z configuration. If anything is same, you cannot say this is a E and Z configuration. For example, if there is a H in here, there is also no E and Z configuration. Why? Because both bond is like up and bottom is same atomic number. Hydrogen atomic number and another more hydrogen atomic number is same. So you cannot say this is E and Z configuration. E and Z configuration is possible if there is different atomic number of the atom. If no different atomic number, you cannot say this is E and Z configuration. Okay. So I'll give you the tricky one. This one is also easy. For example, you have a something like that. No. Write down the E and Z configuration. When my professor gave this one in the exam, that write down the E and Z configuration, I confused because look, for this carbon is only one. This carbon is, how I can figure out this one? My dear friend, you have to think at the beginning. If you see this kind of thing, this is my bond line formula, and bond line formula, you don't have to write any hydrogen. So that means this is my carbon, this is my carbon, this is my carbon, and this is also one carbon, right? And you have to write down the E and Z configuration. So what you have to do, look, if one carbon is going up position, that means this is what? Bond line formula, my hydrogen is obviously going to the down position. If this one is down, CH3 is the down position, that means what is going to be? My hydrogen is the up, right? So look, this is high, this is low, this is low, this is high, is E configuration. Let's start another one. Okay, so find out the E and Z configuration. Okay, it's a little bit tricky. There is no like a up, down or something. This is a cyclo. So cyclo cases, but still you can figure out this is a E or Z configuration. How? This is my carbon. You do know, right? This is my carbon. And think this is my up and this is my, this is top, this is bottom. This is up position, this is down position. This is up position, this is down position. So what's happened? This carbon and this carbon. Look, after this carbon there is oxygen. After this carbon there is oxygen. So we cannot compare and contrast. But this carbon how fill up? This carbon is one bond is this carbon, one bond is with this oxygen, and another is, this is bond line formula, is obviously fill up with hydrogen. But this carbon is fill up with carbon and carbon. It's fill up with carbon and carbon. So which the atomic number is high? Because oxygen is, for both carbon is the same, because after one carbon is oxygen, after one carbon is oxygen. So oxygen, nothing make difference, but only make difference is only for this, for this carbon is fill up with hydrogen and hydrogen, but this carbon is fill up with carbon and carbon. So obviously carbon atomic number is high, even if it's a down position is high, and this is going to be so low. Go to the next one. Next one is what? This is my carbon and this is sulfur. So this is atomic number is obviously high, and this is low. Low, high, high, low. E configuration. E configuration. Okay. So I'll give you another one, the last one. For example, if you have a 2,2-dimethyl 3-cyano 4-methyl 3-pentene hexene. So in means what? In means double bond, right? Hexene means how many? 6. So write 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's saying number second position. Give anyone is number 1. This side is number 1, that's number 1. It doesn't matter. This is, for example, this is number 1. Obviously, this is number 2. CH3. This is CH3. It's saying number second position, number third position you have a cyano, CN. Then it's saying number 4 position you have a CH3. Number 3 position you have a double bond. Then CH2, CH3. Then make a E and G configuration. This is my carbon. This carbon and this carbon I will write first. Then I will fill up their bond. This carbon, one bond is cyano, CN. Another bond is what? Whole entire things is another bond for this carbon. So what is the other bond? CH3, 3, right? For this carbon is one bond is CH3. Whole entire things is another bond. So what happened? Look, this is my carbon, and first you have to compare the left side, then right side, then top, then bottom. Left side, this is my carbon, this carbon cancel out. No compare and contrast. No. Second is this carbon is filled up with carbon, but this carbon is filled up with nitrogen. So who get the higher atomic number? Obviously nitrogen. Nitrogen is higher atomic number, high. And this one is low. And some people, what the student make a mistake. Student think this carbon has a long hand. That's why this is going to be get a higher atomic number. No. This is not true. For example, if you want to buy anything like grocery stuff or anything, if you find a store closest, like close to your house, you will go to this store. In case if this store is closed, you will go further more, right? Then if you find out the next store, you will go to the next store. You will not go like 2 miles away from your house. No. Because it's the closest way. If you find out something, you will say, oh, this is my things. I got it, okay? I got it. Eureka. I got it. Go to the next one. Next one is carbon and carbon. This carbon is filled up with hydrogen, hydrogen, and hydrogen. This carbon is filled up with hydrogen, hydrogen, and carbon. Look, carbon, carbon cancel out. Hydrogen, hydrogen cancel out. Hydrogen, hydrogen cancel out. Then we find out this is the carbon, but this is hydrogen. Carbon atomic number is high, and this is low. So low, high, high, low is E configuration. And also If you want to make a Z configuration, just flip any side, left side or right side, but not at the same time. If you do the same time, it's going to be the same. For example, you are, what is called? If you do the same, both sides, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be again E configuration, just only one side. So I hope you guys like my video, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like it, don't forget to share with your friend, and also subscribe me. And if you have any question, email me. Okay, my email address is alamgirhussain1992@gmail.com. Thank you.